अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, आप देख रहे हैं डेली पाकिस्तान और मैं हूं सिडनी ऑस्ट्रेलिया से आपका होस्ट खालिद भट्टी। आज मैं द यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ सिडनी में मौजूद हूं, जहां पे पाकिस्तान मुस्लिम लीग नून के एक बहुत बड़े पॉलिटिशियन जनाब एहसन इकबाल साहब तशरीफ़ लाए हुए हैं और आज उनका यूनिवर्सिटी में आने का मकसद वॉर एंड पीस पे लेक्चर देना है।
Normally tell our Indian friends that South Asia would be a very normal place if India only had a heart half the size of its geography. Unfortunately, in Pakistan, in our elections, India is not an issue. We have elections in Pakistan. No political leader or no political party would carry out India bashing or use India as a bogey to get some extra traction in their electoral success. But somehow, unfortunately, in India still they use Pakistan as a bogey or as a punching bag to draw traction in their domestic politics. And so whenever you have electoral cycle in India, you see that Pakistan is used to get certain emotions evoked amongst their electorates, and after the elections are over, then they try to come back to business. So that's sad part, but we truly believe that South Asia, which has the highest poverty in the world, South Asia, which has one of the highest UNs in the world, uneducated, unhealthy, unhoused, unbanked, all those people, not just in Pakistan, but Bangladesh, India, the whole region included. We need to now move on to peace, and we need to resolve disputes and deny these spaces where extremism can develop. And I think in that one context, Kashmir happens to be a one spot which international community needs to address. There is a narrative which is used by extremist groups in certain conflict areas involving Muslim population, that the international community does not care where it comes to suffering of Muslims or Muslim conflict zones. So then these extremist groups try to attract youth towards their ideas, that the only way you can make your voice heard is if you take up militancy. I think we need to create peaceful mechanisms for resolution of disputes in conflicts involving Muslim societies and any other society wherever conflict exists. That will help us to normalize situations. Pakistan certainly, I think, has been at the forefront, but you are right, there is less recognition. The international scholars and academic community must devote more effort towards documenting the great success that Pakistan has made, and I think through this academia contribution of doing research on capturing the success of Pakistan and creating a new body of knowledge, we can maybe make this more known to the world.